afternoon, good morning. Welcome to this madness, which is my stream of the East Belfast Somme Memorial Parade, and I've had all sorts of technical issues with hotspots and stuff, but we will see. Yes, now works, and hopefully we've got some people in. We're currently on the Ravenhill Road, just facing the hub, and we're just the other side where the places said play music, so it's going to be good. Here we go. Now we're just gotta hope that everything's all live, because we've got no people in, which is weird. Oh, is this going to glitch? Okay, bro. Please tell me it's not going to glitch. Yeah. Right. It seems we've got the glitches. If it gets bad, we're going to move, but if not, we're going to stay. It's quite disconcerting. It's telling me there's not one person in here. Like, is it even live? Have notifications went out? And now I can actually get settled and want to start to enjoy this. I might even tell you which bands are coming along. That was the Bridal Ashore. Charlie Sparkles is in, so we'll know it's working. Volunteers, that's people in the lodge, but these people have got like a maroony coloured, just to understandable. Got a notification. And this is the Ulster Grenadiers band, who were in a tears. And this lack of a song is I might actually, now I've got the tech all working, I might nip around to the, that's better noise, nip around to the Orange Arch later on, because we've got a new Orange Arch up, and I might take a trip around to there, and it should get all a little bit more noisy. Emma G, the wonderful, the sexy, the funny, put out the link. Thank you very much, Emma G. Let me know if this glitchy. Revolution Royals coming along. What a Benji. Oh yes, still working away. Yeah, I did just get spotted there. And come along next, we have the Praed Ardoin, as always, with a nice splattering of children at the front with sticks. Always good to see. Nothing better than a child playing with a stick, particularly if they're thrown up in the air and catching it. I think that's a child away for a piss. Ardoin and North Belfast is some of the best rats in the world, by the way. If you're ever looking for a good rat, Ardoin's only the place to go. They were also central in the issues that followed the 2012 flag protest and attempting to get a Praed past the Ardoin shops for many years, where we all went up every night. And this is just a fucking sweet spot. In between two bands, can't beat it. Okay, Charlie Sparkles. This is East Belfast's Somme Memorial Parade. Now, to be clear, there are parades going on like this right across Northern Ireland, either tonight or over this weekend. Because there were people, 36 Ulster volunteers, who formed a fucking army, not knowing whether they would fight the English, the Irish, or the Germans in order to make sure they had our that in the first 5,500 telegrams came home telling people what had happened to their father, son, and whatnot, and it wasn't good. This is our Uri Memorial Parade. If you want to keep your country looking English, maybe do this. Might be an idea. I think if you've got a load of people, George crosses you and swearing allegiance to the religion, I think it might put your identity out there. Just an idea. And understand that the community that's required to do things like this, like these bands, they all have to come regularly and have to run events to raise money for the instruments, for the uniforms, for all of that stuff. The lodges themselves that walk behind, they have monthly meetings and they discuss lodge issues and also what's going on in society and what they can do to improve their local area. This is what community activism actually looks like. And this is what's called a break. and now I can relax. Breathe out. Now it's quiet. Say most of that again. Memorial Parade. People continually get this wrong and call it the Mini 12. It is not the Mini 12. Something it celebrates the boy. King William fought King James, and it secured the glorious revolution, the glorious deliverance, and equal rights for one and all. That's the 12th of July. This is the 1st of July, which is, although the same people are involved in the same form of processions, it is entirely different, because well, on the 12th of July we're doing it for 1690. What we're doing it for here is the Battle of the Somme on the 36th Ulster Division. 36th, we had a position where Ireland was going to be ruled directly by Dublin with a party for product. Life for British people not have been good. It's borne out by the amount of moved north after the divide in 1921. But in order, what happened was we lock, stock and all the barrels was sent to Germany. Kept in and said basically we're going to have our Northern Ireland and we'll fight any fucker that wants to get in the way of that. And it turns out that the British didn't want to get in the way of that. So they sent us out to German, and in return for that, we were guaranteed that Northern Ireland would always be British, provided that the people. This goes to the formula of our country. The Northern Ireland as a six-county state, and are inseparable link with the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. So there you go. This is all going to start. Yes, I can see movement up in front, so this is all moving again in a minute. That is 100% turn there. Excellent kids working with their dad. Love that. You'll see this lodge going past here. Obviously guests, because they've got blue collarettes. Each lodge can indeed choose the regalia to wear. To a certain degree. Obviously there's things that you can and can't do. On your loyal FD. Good man. One of several ones that we'll probably see tonight. Although I did miss a little bit at the start of this parade with tech issues. Right, very full memories of playing out in the street, throwing a stick up in the air and catching it. Budgie Burger, Al Mac, Anglo-Saxon Brawler, what about you, chump? Enjoying the show? It is, Budgie, it is. This is holiday season here. Parades and bonfires, fucking love it. And here comes the Billy Boys Street Band. The resplendent red, white and blue. No working night.
Where's your fader?
It's in the house. And here we go, the Shanklin Defenders. You can tell the difference with the melody flute with the wee piccolos in them, hitting the wee high notes. Yes, I'm a piccolo. Our piccolos are not our flutes, by the way. Some of those self ballers in the Royals are over 100 years old and have been refurbished and repaired and dressed a few times, and they are actually quite an expensive item. With Liberty being the theme that they have chosen for the front of their banner, and Britannia on the back. You're seeing that one top one two blues with the Huguenot cross. The Huguenots, as you probably know, were promising to escape Holland and the Ulster. And on the back of that, the back of that banner was the Battle of Aughrim, not the Battle of Boyne. The Battle of Boyne is the very famous one because that's the one that we walked for. But the final and decisive battle was actually the Battle of Aughrim a year later, and on the 1691. Then the changed, and the Aughrim battle then went to the 24th. The battle on the Boyne moved from the 1st of July to the 12th, and we decided to keep the parade that we already had going on the 12th of July. So that's why we paraded the 12th of July, and why it's the Battle of Boyne and not the Battle of Aughrim. But it was good to see that on that banner, the Battle of Aughrim getting the mention. Oh, it is in the... Oh, check out that kid. Valley come from Beaver. Look up Beaver Bourne, Belfast, Northern Ireland, where the IRA basically blew up a housing estate but pretended they were after a forensic lab beside it, but it was all a housing estate that got all the damage and the fucking windows put in and people killed and shit. But yeah, there you go. Thomas Andrews Memorial. There's a couple of Titanic banners in this lodge because East Belfast is where the Titanic was built. On the back, obviously, there's King William splashing across the Boyne on his white horse. When on that day, he actually had a brown. Here, Donny. Those uniforms are all self-funded by the people themselves or the bands. And a uniform you can put down as a grand. A flute's about £400. One of those, a side drum's about £600. A bass drum's about £1,000. It's a very expensive hobby, but they do look fucking excellent. See, it's a area that we're coming from. This is in all the best areas. Next one is Witherall Memorial, and they're going to be brought by, escorted by the East Belfast Protestant Boys. Billy Moore. All good, yourself? Okay. fuck, I know that reminds me. I have an email to send to you. I was saying, I'll get that done tonight, sorry brother. Good evening, old man, the Lee. Now I've got a question for you. Whenever this ends, because it's going to end very shortly, do you want me to take you? Do you want me to go back? Because I'm going to be walking home. Do you want me to take you along a bit of the parade route, or do you want me to go and show you exactly how close we are to the Catholics here and what we've just walked past? I'll show you where the police line is and all of this. There's Brother Angel Davison Memorial. It has the remember what's on the back. We're about to find out. Yeah, it's crying. The Bible. Western Britain. Sorry. Oh yeah, here. What you can see now is Ballinafie District Number 10's colour party. East Belfast is District Number 6. Ballinafie, which is the Lower Ormo Road, is number 10, and they always come over and take part in the 6th District Parade, and 6th District go over and take part in theirs. To be very clear, Ballinafie does a lot better at that deal than 6th District does, because it's our support that helps them get their parades through. Ballinafie practice boys. Tullycarnet flute band coming along. Tullycarnet's another housing estate. Belfast, it's a little bit further out. We're currently quite close to the city centre. I'm very when I was oh, here we go, Clotharnian Con. But I doubt we're going to get a rolling bar. That would be too much to ask for. Look up EYC rolling bar on YouTube. That band just went past. K-A-I. K-A-I. Probably guess what that means, chum. G, Dominic and E. Right, go and take a wee dander down this way and like to see where we are. We're currently on the Ravenhill Road in Belfast, Northern Ireland. This is pretty commercial all down here, but it is a pleasant area. And I'm going to walk you down to the border, the dividing line, as it were. It might help you understand why things like this get contentious. More commercial stuff, and we're approaching the Parades Commission Determination Ends sign. I'll show you that. Actually, it's a little bit further on down. Oh yeah, and obviously you get the traffic snarl up. So there you go, Ravenhill Road. We're coming down onto the I've missed that Parades Determination sign. Anyway, there's a Parades Determination along this part. They were not allowed to play certain music or songs because it offends people, apparently. Music offends people. And I'll show you where we're at. Over to our left at that tower over there, that would be Albert Bridge. And whenever we come down onto this corner, it'll open up a little bit. If you can see the grey hoardings on this road, we'll go over and we'll get right up close and we'll like to see them. Probably the most interesting part of the fucking show. But as you can see, you've got a normal road here, and over in that area directly facing you, that's a short strand, which is Irish Nationalists and Catholics, and they don't like our music. And the police have came along and they've put up this. So, am I allowed to film this? Pardon? I'm just going to here to film this. Is that okay? Yeah. Right. Yeah, we get this. It gets put up to separate the street. You can see there's workers coming, so I'm going to move away from there. But that's been put up all along here because the people that live on the other side of that fence and the other side of that road and us do not get on ever, and they are very, very perturbed that that parade that you just watched comes past their houses. Doesn't go through their area, it goes past their houses, close enough for it to be heard, and that's why they have their objections. And this is what happens whenever you live in a country that's got segregation. The types of thing, that wall across there, it doesn't do any real physical thing, because if they wanted to throw over that they could. I think part of what they do is they brought that in to increase the expense to the state, and then try to use that as a reason to get our freight rerouters, which is not going to happen because we ain't putting up that shit. That's just how it is. So there you go. MGC's the cranes. So there you go. That was the Somme Memorial Parade in East Belfast. Oh yeah, and just up there you can see a lone meat wagon, ice cream van doing its thing. And with that, I'm going to bid you adieu and say thank you so very much for tuning in. I need to get more charge into my phone. I might try and do a little bit later on at the new orange arches installed, because that's going to be a bit more noisy and boisterous and slightly different atmosphere. I like to see the parade as a spectacle where I can actually see it and enjoy it, but there is a bit of value in the madness. So just like that, I've reached the Woodstock Road, and up the right's the Woodstock Road, straight ahead gives you the Castlereagh Road and Campbell Avenue and all that good stuff. So I will see you all later, and I'll just try to figure out how to close this off.